I never made it, but I know what it takes.
Good morning, folks. It is a chilly morning here in the inland northwest. Yeah, it happened again. Second time this year. We got a little bit of snow. Not a ton, maybe an inch and a half. Washington, next door, they closed everything down. School's out. It's only about 30 miles away. I don't know. I guess they had power lines go down. But I'm going to sit here and wait for my truck to thaw out. As you can see, I'm sitting on empty. Probably more ways than none. More ways than one. Well, it has been a while since I did a pre-recorded video. I have been doing live. I know they're not exciting. It's just me working. But hey, it gives me, I don't know. It gives me somebody to talk to, even though it's just myself. But I know it's not very eventful. But we do push quite a few cool things to the store. But when you're pushing 350, 400 items a week, some of the items may not be that exciting. We do, as I do go through that, I will try to include, my opinion as to whether they would do well on eBay or not. It's not just an eBay selling channel, it's a reselling channel, and that's essentially what I am. I am just reselling through a different platform. I'm making less money, but I'm moving it in bulk. That's where it's at. As many of you know, I've been buying out houses. I'm going to try to get video footage as I do that. They don't come along every day, but I would say at least once a month I'm doing that, sometimes twice, and it's been pretty fruitful. Try to at least double my money and flip it quick. I'm not here to make maximize profit, because sometimes maximize profit means time and a lot of it, waiting for that item to sell, waiting for that right person who's willing to pay that much money for that item. I had sold a Bentwood chair and ottoman. I sold it for $250 and they were ecstatic. There was no dickering, no bargaining or going back and forth. It was just, this is it, $250 and it's yours. Sold another washer and dryer, same thing, $250. The chair and ottoman was probably worth, at least, even in the condition it was in, probably about $600 minimum. And the washer and dryer, I think front loads in this area are going for about $150, $175. But again, you're competing with everybody else that's selling it that high. And I'm in the business of moving this stuff. I don't have a lot of spare real estate in my shop. I have enough to put something in as long as I'm getting it back out, because I have consignments that come in, and a lot of that room is taken up by consigners as they bring their items in until I get it up off the floor, photographed, descriptions done, and put out on the shelf. eBay is still doing pretty well for me. I think since I started back going, I'm right just over 3,000 last 60 days. A lot of that, those porcelain poodles took off. I've sold some books. I had a pamphlet that sold for $150. That helped. Some of the I tied in a what sold video for the month of September in one of my latest live videos. So if you'd like to see what I've been selling, you can check that out, or check out my store, Dart Store, DARTSSTORE. You can kind of see the items I'm selling. I'm planning on doing an experiment. In the business I'm in, I have come with quite a few men's magazines, primarily Playboy, going back to the 1960s. I plan on making my own, or a separate store just for that, and some of the other ephemera or paper, just to keep it kind of separate. I've got a bunch of QSL cards I'm trying to unload. Those, they're not taking off as well as I thought it would. I thought they'd go quick at $5 free ship, but I haven't sold one. Of course, I only got like 3 on. That's my wife. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this short. We'll catch y'all later. Peace out. This is my life, my mess. We are constantly full of stuff. Some of it needs to be gone through, some of it is gone through. Got a buttload of books. We've actually cleared out a lot of this stuff. It is, we're doing our Christmas auction. This is typically what it looks like. I know it looks like a mess, it looks like chaos, but it is, let me just get some lights on. It is our chaos. And I brought more stuff today. And we're slowly getting through all this. You can see my antique clocks. I need to get those going. Movies and books that just need to go donated. We're slowly getting over there. We've started doing Christmas with my sport cards. Yes, I do sell sport cards. This is all donate pile. I think I'm going to find a different guy or an additional guy to help get all my donate stuff. Those are all books back there. We brought in a lot of Christmas stuff, so we've been slowly, well actually pretty quick, getting those. This morning my first task is to this tornado that went through here over the weekend. There's all the boxes and stuff that all the Christmas stuff came out of. My coffee pot, I need to turn that on. Just see. Go up and turn the light on. This is all stuff that we brought in last night or yesterday afternoon. We are doing a Christmas auction in addition to our weekly auction. So that's why it's hard to keep all this straight. My favorite thing right here and right now is this old Colt 1960s bow. I would say I put it around 1963, 64. It's a Colt Targetsman Express. There's my Jesus. Yes, he is holding a book of matches. The reason is there's an old tavern that was over at State Line, and it was the first and last chance tavern. The owners were religious, probably Catholic, and they had a basement apartment that they lived in, and before they tore the tavern down, that was saved. It was taken out of the tavern. So I do leave the matches with Jesus. As you can see, we have quite a wide array of things. There's some stuffed parrots hanging up there. Just giving you a quick rundown of the shop. Today, it changes weekly. There's my double trout mount. We have furniture. I'm out of the furniture business primarily, but this gentleman, he brought in these two chairs. They're heavy. This is some of the stuff going on this week. Look at all the Zuzu pets. Wire. Where else can you find fox heads? A fox or coyote? I think he said fox, but I don't know. Collectibles. All of this right next to each other. There's a whole thing of Zuzu pets. Granny squares, knit, you name it. Let's look over here at our Christmas stuff. As you can see, we got a wide variety. Anything from vintage glass bulbs hand blown down there to nativity scenes, nutcrackers, Santas, more Santas, more Santas. Just a wide array of Christmas decor. Did I show you my largemouth bass back there? He'll be coming up soon. And yes, it is always a mess. There's some giant red bows, seashells, porcelain, bow and arrows, decanters. Look, we even have a bird cage over here. That's a heavy bird cage. Some youth bow and arrows. Some of the art. I do not know if anybody knows who this is. Please let me know. The artist's name is Drake, so every time you try to Google it with the artist, the singer comes up. Little bonsai tree, big bonsai tree. There's some Fenton glassware. Fenton is still a collectible market, but the the values have really dropped. Fenton is no longer making glass. As you can see, the two top hats, those are vintage. They do not have Fenton markings on them, and then the candle holders there are more modern with the Fenton name in the back. This is all stuff that's closing tonight. So little hand puppets, some rabbit furs. It's amazing how some of this stuff has survived. These need a good cleaning, but some Tupperware. There's even some little parasols, pillows. I thought these are kind of cool. These are little pencil tip sharpeners, linens, old noisemakers. Yes, lot of different stuff. All kinds of little goodies. Garage items. I mean, we carry just about everything. This stuff coming up. I have this really nice snow blower and a 4500 starting watt generator. Some of the old stuff. I don't know if you can see that with the lighting, but all this stuff is gone through auction. You can see this is what makes my job fun, is the wide variety of items that come through the store. Those I have to ship. Love those lamps. This is all stuff that's coming up in next week. So as you can see, the shelves over there are what's closing tonight. The shelves over here are what we are putting out Friday. And then the shelves over there start Monday. The Christmas start Monday. We're running it as a separate auction. So these shelves constantly flip. This is next week. Next week, this will be the current week, and then we'll be loading this shelves. I still have some read lists from last week's auction. So any given time, we have inventory from 3 different auctions in a week. Well, that's a quick look. I know it looks like a mess. I will have this cleaned up before I open today. The store is always full and the inventory is always changing. That's kind of what makes this job so much fun, is that I get to play with all of this stuff, all these treasures. If you want to check out the auction, see what we're actually doing, go to bidmoretowin.hibid.com. That'll take you to our actual catalog. And if you just go to Bid More to Win, and that's with the number 2.com, click on the current auction link. That'll take you to the catalog as well. But you don't have to register to browse the catalog. Just kind of give you an idea. And I always ask that if you check out the HiBid website and see if there's a local auctioneer near you that you can help support. I tell you, auctions is a great place to source if you're not doing it already, especially with the change of weather. It's garage sales, estate sales are going to be slowing down, so just give it a try, consider it. Even hit a live auction. Those are a lot of fun too. That's my Friday night wind down, is going to live auctions local. Anyway, that's it.